Have you ever pondered over the true definition of wealth? Does it just involve accumulating money and assets, or is there more to it? It's interesting how our perception of wealth shapes our life decisions. Often we view wealth through a materialistic lens. We equate it with the amount of money in our bank accounts, the car we drive, the house we live in. But is this the complete picture? Is wealth merely a measure of our material possessions? This narrow vision of wealth overlooks the depth and complexity of the concept. It disregards the non-material aspects of wealth, like knowledge, health, and happiness, that significantly influence our quality of life. Now imagine viewing wealth through a different lens, one that transcends the materialistic confines. Today, we are going to introduce you to a perspective that has been around for centuries, yet remains unfamiliar to many. It's the Islamic perspective on wealth, a holistic viewpoint that integrates both material and spiritual aspects. Let's delve deeper and explore wealth from a perspective that's probably new to many of us, the Islamic perspective. In Islam, wealth isn't just about the accumulation of material possessions. It's a broader concept. Let's delve a little deeper into this perspective. In the Islamic worldview, wealth signifies more than just material affluence. It's about striking a balance between the worldly life and the life hereafter. It's about understanding that wealth, in all its forms, is a gift from God, and with it comes responsibility. Wealth in Islam is seen as a test, a trust from God. It's not just about having a vast fortune, but how we utilize it that matters. Are we using our wealth in a way that benefits others and pleases God? Or are we hoarding it, becoming slaves to our possessions? These are questions that every Muslim is encouraged to ask themselves. Moreover, the source of our wealth is of paramount importance in Islam. Earning a lawful income, or halal, is stressed upon. It's not enough to have a lot, but how we get it is just as important. Islam encourages trade, entrepreneurship, and hard work. It discourages dishonesty, fraud, and exploitation. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "No one has ever eaten food better than that which his hands have earned. Indeed, Prophet Dawood, peace be upon him, used to eat from the earnings of his own hands." Islam also provides guidance on how we should spend our wealth. Extravagance and wastefulness are frowned upon. Instead, we are encouraged to spend wisely, save for the future, and give to those in need. Zakat, or charitable giving, is one of the 5 pillars of Islam, highlighting the importance of generosity and social responsibility. So, what does all this mean? It means that wealth, in the Islamic perspective, is not just about the accumulation of money and possessions. It's about balance, responsibility, and the pursuit of good. It's about using what we have been given to make a positive impact on the world, while also preparing for the life hereafter. As we can see, wealth in Islam is a comprehensive concept that goes beyond just money and possessions. Now let's discuss personal finance. How does Islam guide us in managing our finances? Personal finance in Islam is not merely about accumulating wealth, but rather, it's about responsible stewardship of the resources entrusted to us. This approach is built on several key principles. Firstly, Islam emphasizes the importance of budgeting. It encourages us to live within our means, avoiding excess and wastefulness. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "The best among you are those who have the best manners and character." This includes being disciplined and responsible in the spending habits. Secondly, saving is highly encouraged in Islam. It promotes financial security and independence. However, it is not just about hoarding wealth. Saving serves to fulfill future requirements, engage in productive investments, and extend assistance during times of need. Investing is another crucial aspect of personal finance in Islam. It encourages trade and entrepreneurship as a means of earning a livelihood. However, it's not just about making money. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "The upper hand is better than the lower hand. The upper hand is the one that gives, and the lower hand is the one that takes." This means that it is better to give than to receive, to be self-reliant rather than dependent. Yet in all of these, Islam prohibits interest or usury, known as riba. It sees interest as unjust and exploitative. Instead, it promotes risk-sharing and mutual cooperation in financial transactions. Moreover, giving charity, or zakat, is a fundamental pillar of Islam. It purifies wealth and ensures its circulation among all members of society. It's not just about giving money, but also about expressing compassion and solidarity with those less fortunate. Lastly, Islam teaches contentment. It encourages us to be satisfied with what we have and not to covet what others possess. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Wealth is not in having many possessions. Rather, true wealth is the richness of the soul." So, managing finances in an Islamic way involves a balance of earning, spending, saving, and sharing. It is about being responsible, generous, content, and seeing wealth not as an end, but as a means to a higher end. So what can we learn from this Islamic perspective on wealth and personal finance? From our journey through the Islamic lens, it becomes evident that wealth is not simply a matter of accumulating material possessions, it's a much broader concept, a tool, a responsibility, and an opportunity to contribute positively to society. We've discovered that the Islamic perspective on wealth is all about balance and moderation. It encourages us to strive for prosperity, but not to let the pursuit of wealth consume us. It reminds us that wealth should be used as a means to fulfill our needs and help others, not as an end in itself. The Islamic approach to personal finance, too, is rooted in the same principles. It promotes financial discipline, responsibility, and fairness. It guides us to avoid excessive debt, to be cautious with our investments, and to ensure our financial dealings are ethical and just. This perspective invites us to reflect on our understanding and management of wealth. Are we using our wealth wisely? Are we striking a balance between our needs and wants? Are our financial decisions guided by ethical considerations? These are questions we should ask ourselves as we navigate through the complex world of finance. But remember, this reflection is not meant to induce guilt or fear. Instead, it's meant to empower us. It's an opportunity to align our financial practices with our values, to make our wealth a source of benefit for ourselves and others. In essence, the Islamic perspective on wealth and personal finance is not just about money. It's about our attitudes, our values, and our actions. It's about living a balanced, ethical, and meaningful life. We hope this video has given you a fresh perspective on wealth and personal finance. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, do subscribe to our channel, share this video, and give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.